You're listening to the Sasha Davis Podcast, a show about overcoming fear and manifesting your dream life. Each week, we'll dive deep into real stories and tangible advice about spirituality, law of attraction, mindset, and money so that you can be your happiest, healthiest, and most abundant self. You ready? Here we go. Holy smokes, you guys. Last week's challenge was awesome. I loved every minute of it. I loved the women who showed up, the homework, the accountability. It was really, really cool to be a part of. So if you missed out on it, stay tuned. There will be more in the future. I don't know when. I only do these challenges a few times a year. So look for one towards the fall. But today, I just wanted to share a few things with you. So I've kind of switched up the newsletter to Monday mornings with Sasha. I used to do like a Thursday newsletter of like what's going on, but I really wanted to share motivational tips, tricks, whatever's coming up within like Sasha Davis LLC, opportunities to work with me, retreats to go on, things that I'm enjoying, products I'm loving, things like that. And so today, what I wanted, just a quick reminder for you guys, is to focus on the things that you do want, not the things that you do not want. It's seriously as simple as that. What you focus on, you get more of, okay? There was lots of examples throughout the challenge last week. One of the big ones that comes up is, I want to be debt-free. People are really hung up on money, which I find just fascinating because I used to be that person too. You know, I used to say stories like money don't grow on trees. And there's never enough money. How can I make more? There's not enough hours in the day. I'm already working 3 jobs. But that mindset got me exactly where I was a few years ago. You know, I was burnt out. I was tired. I was racking up debt. I couldn't seem to get ahead of the rat race. And so I had to change the way I thought, acted, and felt about think, act, feel, however you want to say it, about money. Think of money as like a pizza. If you felt weird or icky about having pizza or acquiring pizza, do you think that you would have a lot of pizza in your house? Probably not. Yet we have like these weird reservations about money. You know, we think money is evil, or gosh, the beliefs go on and on and on. And so this is like the number one thing that I help women with, is creating more time for themselves, creating more financial freedom for themselves, really changing their belief systems about the things that they desire. So for example, they would say, well, I want to be debt free. I'm like, great, but your affirmation there still has the word debt in it. And so that would be like, I don't want a pink elephant. I want the opposite of this. And so, you know, sometimes that works for people, but for me, I had to focus on things that I did want. Well, what does debt freedom mean to me? It actually means financial freedom, the ability to do as I choose with my money, you know, and rewiring our brain around the concept of debt. I think so many people are scared to death of debt, but we still acquire it, you know, because it's a societal norm. Like, it's okay to have a loan on your car. It's okay to have a loan on your house. It's okay to have credit cards. But God forbid we talk about reducing debt or having financial freedom. Like, how do I make more money? How do I be intentional with my money? And if you're not focusing where your dollars are going, you're probably not going to make more money. You're intentionally spending. And so I do this exercise with women when they work with me to bring intention into their spending habits, to rewire their mindset on money and the energy of money and how to manifest more money. So instead of saying things like, I want to be debt free, we focus on things like, I am working towards financial freedom. And financial freedom is actually a lot easier to achieve than most people think. They think that you have to have like millions and millions of dollars to be financially free. And that is completely false. That's a belief system. That is a belief system, right? Or that the fact like that you think everybody who has money is evil. That is a belief system, okay? So how do we change our belief systems so that we can change our life? And it can be as easy as that, because your beliefs equal your vibration, your frequency, and that equals your action. So depending on what your belief system is, so your belief system then emits a frequency, which then you take an action based on that frequency and you attract things into your life based on that frequency. Well, if you go a couple steps back and change your belief system, you will vibrate at a different level and you will start to do and attract different things into your life. Okay. And this isn't just like a flip of a switch. You can't just snap your fingers and hope that this happens, because belief systems have been ingrained in us over years, decades, lifetimes, multiple lifetimes, past lives. They've been passed down through history. This is another thing that I work through with my clients because it was so imperative for me to uncover my limiting beliefs, because if you don't, you will pass it on to the next generation. Okay. So whatever you don't quote unquote fix, you'll pass on to the next generation. This goes for health, wealth, happiness, belief systems, inheritance, all the things. Okay. So don't beat yourself up if you're not exactly where you want to be in this very moment. This is just here to show you, to bring awareness to the things that maybe aren't working in your life and that you can choose different actions. You can. And it all starts with your belief system, okay? And so the beauty of life here, the beauty of being a human is the contrast, because if we didn't experience that negative or that contrast in our life, we would never know what we did want. So this is where I say, like, be grateful for debt, be grateful for the things that happened to you, because it inspired you to have different things in your life, okay? And so I want to leave it at that, but I do want to just re-announce that enrollment is open for the 90-day intensive, Manifest Your Dream Life. And I'll just kind of walk you through what that looks like here. And so I've really created this program to help you rewire those beliefs, to step into that person that you can't stop thinking about, or, you'll sit there and you'll daydream and say, I wonder if this is possible. And the answer is yes. Yes, it is possible. Like, you guys, I have been practicing law of attraction for over a decade now, since 2008. So I definitely know what I'm talking about here. And I've been coaching for several years now. And so I want to be that person that helps guide you from where you're at to where you want to be, essentially. Okay. And so there's accountability. There's all kinds of things that come along with this. So really how it works is when you join, we're going to dive deep into really what your dream life looks like and how to start taking action to manifest that quicker, to raise your vibration so that you can attract these things that you desire most into your life. And most of my programs are 6 months to a year long. So I haven't done a 90-day program in 3 years now. I haven't. And so if you're looking for a shorter, more affordable way to work with me, this is it. This is it. I don't offer this all the time. So please, if you've ever thought about it, let's have a conversation and don't get hung up on the money, you guys. I have scholarships available. We have flexible payment plans. I am here to show you what is possible. You just have to take that first step and book a call with me. So you can actually head over to my website, sashadavis.com, and book a free clarity call. Otherwise, you can scroll down into the show notes. We'll put a link to my calendar in the show notes, or you can always hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. The links are there too. Just book a free clarity call. Let's have a conversation around it, okay? And so what's included? This is like the number one question that I get answered, like, what do I get? Okay. And so I'm going to try to break this down, because it is very exciting and it is very hands-on. And if you love listening to these podcasts, if you love following me on social media, I am just as high energy in this program as I am on the podcast or on social media. And I really just want to show you what's possible. And I want to be there to support you, to guide you, to really hold you to that highest vision of yourself. And so in this 90-day program, you're going to have one-on-one coaching calls with me. Okay. You're also going to have group coaching calls, and you're also going to have guest expert training. So I'm going to have people coming in talking about mindset, talking about self-care, talking about nutrition and health and wellness and money and destiny cards and astrology and all kinds of really cool stuff. Okay. So if you've ever like wanted to learn about this stuff, this is like your one-stop shop to get exposure to that stuff, plus working with me in a one-on-one capacity, okay? And the group calls are phenomenal. If you've ever been like, oh, I want to find those people who are, I don't really even like the word tribe anymore, but you know what I mean? Like that community, that support, that system that I guess you could call it a tribe of people who are there to hold you accountable, to uplift you, to support you. No judgment, no strings attached, no nothing. Okay. The group is really awesome. And so with that, you also get weekly accountability. We do weekly check-ins. You get unlimited Voxer support or email support. So what that means is I have like a messaging app where you can just ask for support in between our coaching calls. So if you need help with like affirmations or getting clear on a desire, or if you have like an energy vampire in your life, whatever that looks like, and you're not sure how to handle it, or you're not sure what steps to take, I am there to support you. And so you would just send me a message and let's talk about it. Okay. You don't have to wait till your next coaching call. And that was one of the things that I disliked about I don't know, some programs that I've been in, or like therapy that I've been in. I felt like, I'd pour my heart out on this call or in this session, and then they're like, all right, see you next month. You don't have to worry about that here. You could literally message me later that day or the next day, and we can continue the conversation, right? It's seriously 3 months of support. And so with that, I'm going to have a couple of fast action bonuses for those of you who either book a call by May 8th, by this Saturday, May 8th. And you don't have to have your call by May 8th. You just have to book a call with me by May 8th. And there is some availability this week. There's also some availability next week. So in order to secure these bonuses, you just have to either A, register, or B, book a call with me, okay? And so the fast action bonuses are you automatically get access to my magnetic morning, and this is how to set your day up for success, okay? This is like one of the very first things that I did, and I absolutely love it. It's going to teach you habits that you can start implementing right away. And this month and next month, we're actually going to be doing challenges to hold each other accountable to doing these things each and every day, even if it's just a few minutes. It's getting in the habit of doing these things so that we can manifest quicker. It's like manifestation habits, if you will. The next bonus that you'll get access to is my Master Your Money Mindset. So we'll have an entire workshop, an entire course around mastering your money mindset, how to really uncover those beliefs, where they came from, how to overcome them, how to rewire them, how to set your financial freedom, essentially, how to create that blueprint to what financial freedom looks like for you. And a lot of this is around just like mindset, manifestation, anything to do with money. I'm not like a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you what stock market to invest in, but how to be intentional with your money and how to make more money, really, and how to feel good about the money that you do have so that you can call even more money into your life. And the third bonus that I'm throwing in, and this is for those of you who you don't have to be a business owner, but these are for those of you who want to start like a side gig, you want to start a business, you want to start a community or making an impact in the world. And so I have a course for you that I'm throwing in, a workshop that is Start and Scale Your Soul-Based Business. And this can be a side hustle. This can be if you want to leave your full-time job, or this can be if you want to keep your quote unquote day job. If you're really happy with your job, you can start a community of support with this as well. So whatever that looks like for you, those are going to be those 3 bonuses. So again, what you get is it is a 90-day program. Okay. So 3 months of coaching, one-on-one coaching, group coaching, guest expert trainings, private Facebook group, weekly accountability, unlimited Voxer support. It's not where these like message me once in a week. Like you could message me once a day if you wanted to. If you needed that kind of support, you could message me once a day. Okay. Fast action bonuses. You would get immediate access to my magnetic morning. And then over the next 3 months, you're going to get access to Master Your Money Mindset and the Start and Scale Your Soul-Based Business. Okay. So you can literally go online right now, or slide down either in the show notes or on my Instagram page. And you can literally get started for as little as $3.97, you guys. You can go on there and register right now. But if you're hung up on the money or you have other questions, if you're experiencing any type of financial hardship, we do have scholarship programs available to those who qualify. Okay, this is a very case-by-case basis, and you have to book a clarity call to discuss your individual needs. Okay, I don't ever want money to be the reason that you can't do something, because if you sit there and say, I can't, what do you think you're going to get more of? Okay, and it's all about value, because it's so funny. Some people will spend $50,000 or $100,000 on student loans, or $200,000 or $300,000 on a house, $500,000 on a house. But if you ask them to invest, $1,000 in themselves to feel happier, healthier, wealthier, or $2,000 in themselves, $5,000, $10,000, they're like, I don't have money. Yet when we go through like our budgeting sheet this budgeting experience that I go through with them, they end up spending $500, $600, $800 a month on just junk, like quick fixes. You know what I mean? And so it's very eye-opening, the whole method that I take you through with the Master Your Money mindset, because you'll see that the money is probably there. You're just not being intentional with it. And so sometimes we acquire additional debt that we didn't really want to take on, or we say yes to things that we didn't really want, or we mindlessly spend. And so we're bringing intention and awareness and focusing on what we do want our money to do, because really your money can work for you if you set it up right. But it's never going to happen if you keep avoiding it. If you keep avoiding these money conversations, if you keep telling yourself someday when, you're going to wake up 20 years from now and say, man, I really wish that I would have gotten started sooner. Okay. So I highly encourage you to book a call with me, and we can discuss your specific needs, you guys. Like I've worked with so many women who have gone through this very thing. And I know it's because I personally have gone through I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough money. I can't. And you know where that got me? That got me very frustrated, very upset, very angry. And I was living a life that I didn't want to be living, you guys. And so when you can change your beliefs, when you can change your mindset, your actions will change, your vibration will change, and you will call experiences into your life that you never knew was possible. Okay. So I just want to read you a few of these testimonials here. One is by a gal named Ariel, and she says it's literally been life-changing working with Sasha. She would absolutely recommend it to every single person who feels like they need more in their life and needs guidance or a push in the right direction. You seriously won't regret this. And I have been working with Ariel in some capacity over the last 2 or 3 years. And you guys, this woman is a powerhouse. She reminded me so much of me when I was younger, so I could immediately see her potential. And in this last few years, she has done some incredible things. And so you can look her up on Instagram. You can also see she's the owner of Divine Oil Co. now. So she's been able to create that business, and it's amazing watching her grow. And there's so many success stories. I'm just going to read you 2 more. So there's another gal that just finished working with me, and her name is Carrie. And she says, Sasha is different than anyone I've worked with. She's an outside person holding me accountable. She has the experience starting her own business and helping others do the same. She has all of the mindset tools and knowledge to make it happen. Since working with Sasha, she goes, I am actually moving forward with my business. I'm being consistent. I'm booking classes. I'm more confident. I'm building relationships and so much more. And she goes, as soon as I said yes to working with Sasha, immediately things started flowing to me. Sasha has given me such great direction. Highly recommend working with her. And Carrie she's been following me for 2 years, and she was one of the people who said, I wish I would have done this sooner. And so I don't want you to be that person where you just keep putting it off. Like, now is the time. You're listening this for a reason. Think how different your life could be in 3 months from now, you guys. Just take a chance on yourself. And so I'll read one more, and this gal is named Marissa, and she said, I loved working with Sasha. I have been working really hard to make conscious decisions when it comes to my own health and wellness. I have been so much more intentional and strategic with my life and my business. She says, thank you so much for creating an amazing experience. This has been life-changing for sure. And she's another one of those incredible success stories, She was a mom of three, is a mom of three. She was working a full-time job. She was tired. She was burnt out. She was exhausted, and literally turned everything in her life around. It's been so phenomenal. Like, nothing brings me more joy than seeing these women change their life based on, like the co-creation, right? And so there's no better time, you guys, than now to change your life. The only thing stopping you is you, okay? So book your clarity call. Let's have a conversation. And we'll just go from there. We'll see what happens. If it feels like a good fit, let's make it happen. If now's not the time, that's okay too. I don't want you to put it off because you say things like, I don't have time, I don't have energy, I don't have money, because those are all things that this program will exactly help you with. Like, that's why I've created this program. So if you're having those feelings, if you're not sure, book a call with me. I promise I'm just a human, and let's just chat about it. Okay. No strings attached, no pressure. And if you, need anything else, just shoot me an email, support@sashadavis.com, and I'll be looking for your call. All right. Have a kick-ass day, guys. We'll talk to you soon.